Welcome. I don't know if you have ever been infatuated, where you have these illusions about what love means, or you think you have fallen in love, so you go about doing very stupid things, and you believe that is love, so you you just become senseless to reason. You don't reason anymore. I'm sure I'm talking about something many of us have gone through. At this point, I think infatuation is the initiation to maturity for many. After you go beyond the process of infatuation, then you mature. Now you know the choices to make. You begin to understand what love is. But unfortunately, some people don't outgrow this infatuation stage of life, and therefore they continuously live in this bubble of infatuation. So a young man was once infatuated. Okay, welcome to Beyond Faces. Like, share, subscribe. Back to the story. A young man was infatuated. When schools are in progress, sometimes we have teachers on practice that come over to schools, and many young ladies come over. So the young man who was a BOM teacher at that time, BOM, a teacher employed by the board of the school, the young man got infatuated with one of the teachers on practice. So he ceased to behave normally, or ceased to just be a normal person. Everything started revolving around that lady, that young lady from the university, one of the universities. So he continued to revolve his life around that young lady, and then eventually many other things happened. Now, one of the things that happened is that when the time to go away came, the young man had not recovered from his infatuation. And the truth is, this young lady had shown him all the signs that she had another boyfriend back at the university, and it was a serious affair compared to this infatuation that he was living in, or compared to what he was feeling for her. It was an infatuation. So when the time came for them to clear out, they cleared, and this man followed this lady up after they cleared. So he continued to keep communication with her. So I think the young lady was inundated with lots of messages, and this young man's unrelenting pursuit. So she, I think, like any young lady, said, what do I have to lose? So the guy would take her out and so on. So it happened that after clearing, he still used to take her out. And then one time, the lady now left the town, went back to college. But unfortunately, when she left and went back to college, she didn't live with his infatuation. The infatuation stayed with him, and he continued to pursue her. So after arguments over time, because now the young lady was with the other boyfriend at the university and was having a difficult time to tell this young teacher that I have a boyfriend here. Not that she had not told her. She had told her, but she had told him. But the young man had said that he was trying his chances. So now it was becoming difficult for the young lady to manage the situation. That's what I'm trying to say. So eventually, the young man took a journey to the college where this young lady was actually studying. So when he arrived in that town, the young lady told him to wait at a restaurant. So they met. The young lady now was very categorical about the fact that this was untenable, it could not continue. But the infatuation in the young man was a full cup that was overflowing. It could not be tamed. It was an overrunning tap. So the young man went on his knees, wept before the lady, said he was not going to give up. I don't know if you have ever been infatuated, but that's what it is. So he was not going to give up. So he cried, said his peace of mind. The young lady was, as my students would put it, between a rock and a hard place. But eventually the young lady, of course, being opportunistic, a young lady at the university, told him that she was lacking some shopping, and the guy said he was going to do it for her, whatever she wanted. So she told him she would think about what he had said. Of course, she was buying time so that he lives peacefully. Looking at the situation, instinct must have told her, in such a situation, you don't create a scene, because the infatuation can make a person stupid, and stupidity can make a person make irresponsible decisions. So the young man took the girl to a supermarket, did shopping for her. Then eventually he left. Now, something intriguing happened on his way. When he was leaving in a matatu, he received a message. And the message was saying, ashaenda, amepanda gari, unaeza come. So the young man wondered. The girl she had just been was sending him a funny message. So he called the girl, but the phone was not going through. He called, he kept calling, but the phone was not going through. It was switched off. When the girl finally called back, she told him that it was over. The young man could not believe that he had been duped. But that's what infatuation does. He lived unable to overcome his infatuation for quite some time, but he overcame eventually. There's nothing that lasts forever. That's what I'm trying to say. If you're going through something that you think will last forever. Give it time. Time is a healer. Nothing lasts forever. Forgive yourself. There are better opportunities coming ahead. Whatever you lost in 2024 is but a tip of the iceberg of whatever you are going to gain. For what you are going to gain in 2025 is bigger than what you lost in 2024. That is the story of the infatuated young man. Like, share, subscribe. This is Beyond Faces. My name is Moses Abukudzi.